Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra Bazak here. Come to help you leave Islam. So back here, let's see now. The topic here is Ismailism is not fake Islam, right? But Islam is a false religion. Okay, so this is the topic. Let's see how many people have joined. Come here to see this, watch this. I hope many Muslims come here. Now on Facebook, I found I have been following this this page since I wanted to know. As a 12er Shia, also I wanted to know who the true Imam was. I heard it from my 12er Shia's religious scholars and read books, Al-Kafi. So, I mean, a little bit, and so still, like in the Quran, I couldn't find the names and all, and asked why the Imam's names are not given. And then I was given a reason for that, which I will not speak about right now on that, but that even Salah is not given in the Quran. So Quran is not, I mean, they didn't say this, but I thought that Quran is not complete then. Although so it says that the religion is complete. There's an ayah, on this day have we made your religion. We have completed your religion, or completed a favor on you. Sorry for misrepresenting the Quran ayat, if I am that Quran ayat. So say, if you do not say this, you have not said anything. So the Muslims interpret that ayat in their own way. Shias, by the Imams, what are given, and the Holy Prophet, they see comparing, and then they interpret it the way the Holy Prophet and the Imams have interpreted that verse. And the background of that verse and all is given by the 12 Shias. Now, we also have a subsect in it. No, we have two sects in Shia Islam. We have the Shia 12ers and the Ismailis also. So this page I joined wanting to know, learn from the Ismailis without troubling the Imam and the Ismailis. So I joined Prince Rahim Agha Khan's page. These poor people, the Ismailis, may have joined like I joined, thinking that it's a true page, right? Of Prince Prince Rahim Agha Khan. You see this? Who are you to say this against Ismailis? Well, he's not a true Prince Rahim Agha Khan's page. Maybe someone else has opened this fake page in the name of Prince Rahim Agha Khan. You know Prince Rahim Agha Khan, he's one of the sons of His Highness Agha Khan the Fourth. ऐसे दुआ जिसमें रुकू कायम तकबीर नहीं पुराने कपड़े के तरह लपेट कर मुँह पे मार. Okay, Simon. English translation is such a prayer in which I will not stay forever. Old clothes will be wrapped, thrown on the face. You are insulting Ismaili and your Imam of Salat, the Imam who says prayer is better than prayer. God knows what this means, but na ruku, na kuch, and what, there's a double, God knows how many meanings to it. So I'm like confused that is this Prince Rahim Agha Khan or someone else trying to confuse the Ismailis. It's not in favor of Ismailis. So whatever it is, I'm like confused. What is he trying to say? Seems like he's saying things against Ismailism. Ismaili Imamat, Tariqat. So I said, whatever, I don't understand what he's trying to say. And this is the son of His Highness Agha Khan, or a fake page on his name. on Facebook. You see? And then there are these Agha Khanis, Ya Ali Madad, and all this, which are डर गए या confusion में पड़ गए. So I just, I wrote, who are you to, I've actually put this comment there, who are you to say this against Ismailis? Because it seems like it's against Ismailis. So double meaning, I really don't think, I'm so shocked. English translation is not proper. ऐसे दुआ जिसमें रुकू कायम तकबीर नहीं. Like रुकू is not कायम. Takbir Allah ki, Allahu Akbar is not there. Allah is great is not there. Ruku, which we do in the namaz, salat, going down, putting our hands on the knees. It's not sujood, but ruku. Nahi hai. It's not. What kind of a dua is this that doesn't have a ruku, doesn't have a takbir, Allahu Akbar, purane kapre, old clothes ki tarah, like old clothes wrapped around, kar muh pe maar. Huh? So His Highness Aga Khan, right, he is very peaceful and tolerant. He tells his Aga Khanis, Ismailis, you can call them Ismailis, you can call them Aga Khanis. He tells them, like, even if you're bullied, don't say anything, just walk away peacefully, like that Quran ayat, right? If anyone says if you pass by any indecent words or anything indecent or indecent words, pass by with dignity, saying peace to you, to them. So he's more on, much like that, on that, His Highness Aga Khan. You can kill his 55 people, Aga Khan is in Karachi, shoot them in the bus, assaulting them like that. So mujhe na, I don't like it when people try to deceive people like this, in this manner and in any manner, right? So that's why I thought I'd do this. I've said a little bit on Facebook live stream, but I told them I'm coming on YouTube, and I'm quite tired. तो वो इस्माइलीस को पता नहीं या अली मदद कह रहे हैं, डर रहे हैं या क्या, या खौफ, बेचारे ना घबरा गए. So anyways, there's a Ya Ali Madad because their Imam tells them, don't say anything, don't fight, don't argue, don't go into debates. तो ऐसे उनको ना करके बेवकूफ़ भी बनाना, making a fool out of themselves, even though God says that those who do not follow Abraham's religion, they've made a fool out of themselves. Quran में है. Insult कर रहे. So, okay, so now my notes on this. Please bear with me. Already I'm tired. I just made notes in Ari. I don't know how much. Please forgive me for my bad performance. Ismailism is not fake Islam. You see the way you can take this. It's got many. It's a mishmash. The Quran ayats and all. Right? Many contradictions, meanings, this, that. I think His Highness Aga Khan has taken a peaceful meaning, positive Islam. So Surah 33 ayat 56 says, now salat, the way, the method of performing salat is not given in the Quran. Why was that not given? I guess what the Shias say, that we must follow Prophet Muhammad and his Ahl. So a very important thing, first and foremost, salat was not given. The method, the way to perform it was not given. And now we have all the salat summed up in this. As I was answering Prince, it seems like it's Prince Rahim Aga Khan. Prince Karim is His Highness Aga Khan, his father. His page. I gave him this, right? And what I wrote there was that you don't understand this Quran ayat. It says Allah and the angels send not blessings, prayers. to Prophet. So all of you, right? So what I said here was that, let me just take the station of, okay, I'll be coming to Surah Baqarah at 1 to 5. Take also, like this, Allah and His angels, okay. And then, how should I? Take the station of Khan, Imam, with, so Abraham was made an Imam in the Quran, ayat there is, without whom you Muslims can't stand for prayers or do ruku or sujood to Allah. Even like in prayer, because it sums up, so I gave Surah Baqarah 1 to 5 to him. And another thing I said here was, Quran ayat says, Allah and the angels send prayers to Prophet Muhammad, so that means this is the true worship and sums up the salat. So without sending Durud Sharif to Prophet Muhammad, the salat is nothing. So there may come a time when you don't even have to, if the Imam is present, you don't have to pray like, in which method are you going to pray? How are you going to pray? First see this, right? It's not in the Quran. The method is not given. So if an Imam is there and he's telling you, Durud Sharif is enough. So from this we say that this is enough. Surah Ahzab ayat 56. Allah and His angels. It's not bless. Look, it's yusallu. Yusallu is not blessing. Barak is blessing. Mubarak is blessings of Allah. Yusallu is not blessing. Sallu. So on him, Allah over an-Nabi. Allah and the angels. Any Muslim who can tell me that, oh, I know how Prophet Muhammad prayed, it's given in the history books, his life story, life of Prophet Muhammad, or in the hadiths, there are such terrible things. And the history, I can tell you, it can be distorted and all this. We can't. So what we taught, Shias, and what we believe, that after Prophet Muhammad's death, there has to be someone who is at this, like below Prophet Muhammad, but now he's the seal of Prophet, but how to say it, like can continue with this explaining the Islam and explaining Islam and all this, not in history books by religious scholars and all this, or Islamic historians, or what the hadith, how the hadiths have come. They may have come from, like we were explained, enemies of Prophet Muhammad, the wives who went against Prophet Muhammad, annoyed him, Surah Tahrim. There were some hypocrites as Sahabas of him. Hypocrites don't fight. They can be very peaceful, very double-handed, duplicit, using duplicity, and very calmly coming. They can be friends of Prophet Muhammad or Sahabas, but they are hypocrites. They don't have to oppose him openly. Those are not hypocrites who oppose him openly. But you know what the hypocrites are. The definition of hypocrites. Hypocrisy. So that's why imamat. So if an imam tells us that he's the walking, talking imam, like Aga Khan has said, he's the one. You can't interpret. The ayats are open to interpretations, and it's a mess. On one hand, it's telling you to only worship Allah. On the other hand, only do, okay. On the other hand, worshipping, we get implied it's worshipping Prophet Muhammad. Allah and the angels send prayers on the Prophet, right? Over the Prophet or on the Prophet. If they're sending prayers, without this Prophet, your prayers will be here and there, your Qibla will be here and there. No. Okay. Your Qibla is towards the Kaaba. Sorry. So please bear with me as I'm brokenly saying, I don't know how to say this. You'll have to bear with me like this. My English and all broken. Way of explanation too. So, and then, look at this. وَسَلَّمُوا تَسْلِيمًا. Now, Surah 4, Ayat 65. Let me show you. But no, by your Lord, they cannot become true believers until they seek your arbitration in all matters, decisions, judgment in all matters on which they disagree among themselves, and then find not the least vexation in their hearts over what you have decided, and accept it in willing submission. Again, yusallimu taslima, willing, full submission. Taslima means, actually. So you have to, it's like worshipping this prophet. You're submitting your will. Full submission. What is this? Taslima. Yusallimu taslima, Muslims. So taking it step by step like this. So we have you wasallimu taslima in Surah Azab, ayat 56. Allah and the angels send blessings, prayers on. Without him, you have no prayer. Just don't think taking the Surah Baqarah ayats. How's this is the Qibla. Yes, Qibla is there. But take the station of Abraham. Who can take the station of Abraham in prayer? A permanent place for prayer. No one can. No, but here you're told that someone can. You all can, right? You all can. Okay. This ayat now, coming to Surah Baqarah, ayat 1 to 5. So you see this, yusallimu and wasallimu, taslima, full submission to Prophet Muhammad. In ayat 65, Surah Nisa. Then take the station of Agha Khan, the Imam, Ismailism, without whom you Muslims can't stand for prayer or do ruku or sujood to Allah. Right? Now, in place of Abraham, the Imam of present Imam, you know what is a present Imam? Even in Sunni Hadiths we have. I couldn't find it, but when I was reading Tejani's books, then I was guided, and the rest I bought. First online, then I bought them. What did I find? There's a Sunni Hadith that says, if you don't know your Imam of time, or Khalifa of the Rahman, Khalifa of the time, you die a death of polytheism, ignorance, jahilat, like the kafirs, disbelievers and polytheists. So first and foremost, if you take that hadith, the station of Abraham is very important. And who is now Abraham? Who is the Imam of the time? Abraham told his father, Abraham told Allah, right? Allah told Abraham, I will make you an Imam. He said, end of my progeny. Allah said, but my covenant does not reach the Zalimeen or Zalimun. So an Imam doesn't have an ounce of writs, anything sin, any zulm, any wrong, injustice, or जिससे नहीं होता है झूठ सच इसमें और झूठ नहीं है. There's no lies in an Imam. There are no lies. So now who is on the station? Who is Abraham as a permanent place for prayer? Take the station of Abraham as Highness Al-Khan is. You can take it like that, can't you? So I'm showing you the way the Al-Khanis will interpret, and His Highness Al-Khan will tell you about these ayats. I I'm the walking, talking Imam. I'm the Imam that God told Abraham, I will make you an Imam. Now, the station of Abraham is His Highness Aga Khan's station as a permanent place for prayer. Am I? Maybe you see it later. I don't know if I can explain it properly. Or am I bringing my own interpretations? But if I can't explain it properly, let me show you the mishmash, contradictions, again, as we go further, and then you'll understand where to go, like the eyes being open to interpretation. 24 ayat, Surah 24, 36. Those who are directed to the light, Allah is the light, 35 Surah. 24 Surah, Surah Nur, ayat 35. Allah is the light. Now this light is lit in the houses which Allah has allowed to be raised and wherein His name to be remembered. In them people glorify Him in the morning and in the evening. Look at your own commentators here. Look at the commentary here. Some commentators and your own commentators. Footnote 1, I took it from Abul Ala Maududi, Quran.com. Some commentators, even you have interpreted these houses to mean the mosques. Excuse me. Right? And raising them to mean constructing and reverencing them. Okay. Some others, however, take them to mean the house of the believers, and raising them to mean raising their moral status. Look at the interpretations. Your own. Okay, now, the words to mention His name therein seem to refer to the mosques, and support the first interpretation. But, if we look deeper, this is not Shia commentary. We see that they support the second interpretation equally well. So why don't you Muslims take Aga Khan's interpretation? You see, we have two interpretations, and the second interpretation equally well supports this ayat. This is because divine law does not confine worship to mosques alone, as is now your own reasons are given. Why don't you allow His Highness Aga Khan to give his own reasons? He's the Imam. Worship alone, as in the case with the priest-ridden religions, where the rituals can only be performed under the leadership of a clergy. So you also become a clergy in your own house. Make it a mosque. In Islam, a house is also a place of worship like the mosque, and every man is his own priest. So you should be your own scholar. Don't tell me now to go to your religious scholars. Some of you coming here telling me, go to the religious scholar to learn Islam. You don't know anything about Islam. As the surah mostly contains instructions for ennobling domestic life, we feel that the second interpretation is more in keeping with the context, though there is no reason for rejecting the first interpretation of your religious scholars, not Christians, non-Muslims. There will be no harm if both the mosques and the houses of the believers are implied here. So there would be no harm if what Imam says, Shia Imam, 12 Imam, or His Highness Aga Khan. Why don't you say that too? Fighting against the Shias. Okay, you see this problem in your own. Two interpretations. There's no harm taking both to be true. Surah 24, ayat 56 says, establish prayer and pay zakah and obey the messenger. Not Allah. I mean, with Allah, but here it says, obey the messenger so that you may receive mercy, be shown mercy. Now you don't have a messenger here. Oh, he's saying, God knows whom you're taking it from. That's Sahabas or the Ummul Mu'mineen. The hadith is recorded 500 years after Prophet Muhammad, brought to you from in Bukhari. You know, Bukhar, where is Bukhar? Iran, I think it was Iran. Bukhari was an Irani. At that time, Bukhar was, perhaps it still is, I don't know. Establish prayer. What kind of how? Oh, okay. I'll take you back to the Quran ayats in Surah Baqarah. After these ayats, let us. What is Abraham's prayer, and all this? Don't worry, I'll do that. But for now, just shortcuts and broken in this way. But don't. But still, it is like my thing is step by step logical, right? Even though I may not be able to explain it properly. But you see the logic of it. See the way this footnote I gave and told you, right? So like that. Explain to you. Surah Baqarah again, ayat 138, right? So, say, take on Allah's colors. Some say Allah's religion, but the word used there is Allah's color, not deen. Oh, because the Christians were baptizing and with water and this and that. All that you can see your commentaries on it. Under this ayat 138 of Surah Baqarah. Say, take on Allah's color. And whose color is better than Allah's? Now Allah is a color. If Allah is a color, it's confined to one color. Should be that Allah doesn't have a color. It is Him that, if it is like Him that we serve, it is Him that we serve. Say, take on, it's telling the Christians and the Jews of that time. So this problem, Allah doesn't have a color. Problem? It's not deen. Say, take on Allah's religion. Surah Yusuf, Allah is so beyond this, that. God knows what Allah is. Allah is the light. Okay, the color of the light is what? Do you know? Is it white light? Is it sunlight color? Like that, right? So much confusion. Surah Yusuf ayat 100 or something says, parents bowed, his siblings bowed to Yusuf. Total sujood. If you see the Ismailis bowing to His Highness Aga Khan, don't you dare complain that this verse was abrogated at that time. No. Sujood is all the time for Allah. But there are different, like reverence. Here it means reverence to Yusuf. Full sujood, a full prostration. Surah 2 ayat 140 says, I haven't given Surah Takwir ayat, the one with Allah, Lord, right now. Surah 2 ayat 140 says, or do you say that Abraham and Ishmael and Isaac and Jacob and the descendants were Jews or Christians? Say, are you more knowing, or is Allah? Now, has Allah come down to tell you? Or through His messengers, servants, abds, messengers and prophets? Who are the messengers and the prophets? Special chosen ones. So how come they're asking, Allah is asking them like this? Say, are you more knowing, or is Allah? Or is this messenger more knowing of Allah? But is this messenger more knowing of Allah? We find in Surah Najm he went up. But did he see Allah? Or is he more knowing of Allah by going up there? Let's see. And who is more unjust than one who conceals the testimony? Now it's challenging the Jews and the Christians, right? I tell you, this Prophet Muhammad is the most unjust who concealed the testimony he has from Allah. He did not receive. There's one who says he's received inspiration from Allah, revelation, but he has not. There's a Quran ayat on that. Now, how can you tell the difference between them? So I didn't bring that Quran ayat here. Right, so footnote 1 of Surah Baqarah 140, Sahih International, I chose statements in previous scriptures attesting to the nature of Allah's religion, Islam, and the coming of Prophet Muhammad. It could be Jawaria bint Harith's husband who he killed, whose name was Mustafa, the chosen one. The chosen one, where does it come from, the chosen one? Illa Mukhlasin, or no, Mustafa, where does it come from? Let me show you a little bit, maybe not Murtada, that's a title given to Ali, the Shia say, but Surah Jinn ayat. Mustafa comes from this part. The chosen. हम मुस्तफ़ावी 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 हैं. Pakistani song on this, right? But I have for you only know Allah and His Messenger. Whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger, then indeed for him is the fire of hell. They will abide therein forever. It's always Allah and His Messenger, most of His messages or His Messenger. See, whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger, Allah with His Messenger, Allah with His Messenger, until when they see that which they are promised, and they will know who's weaker and appointed. Sorry, I don't know. He is the knower of the unseen, and he does not disclose his knowledge unseen to anyone except a messenger, not your even your religious scholars that you have made, who understand the Quran and understand the history, Islamic history, and will tell you they are not the ones, except a messenger whom he has chosen. Where is it? So Rasul, no, here it is Murtada. Actually, it's for Imam Ali. Illa mani irtada. Irtada. Okay, it's not Mustafa here. Yeah. Except whom he has approved. Irtada. So, of a messenger. Okay, here it's not Mustafa, it's for Murtada, for the Shias, who say that Imam Ali is Al-Murtada. Approved by Allah, Imam. Oh, so where is Mustafa? Sorry, I was wrong here a little bit, yeah, it's Murtada. So looking at the Shia Murtada, this is the messenger by himself, is no knower of the unseen, but whom Allah has approved of, not chosen, approved of actually, Murtada, I think, Irtada. Okay, but we do call, okay, this ayat is a little bit a failure for me, but it is Imam Ali, a messenger whom Allah has approved of, Murtada. But how was Mustafa given to is there an ayat? Ahmad, I know. Quran. So you can search this and find out how Prophet Muhammad was named Mustafa. And this is a very important name also. Not only Habibullah. One of the names of Prophet Muhammad is Al-Mustafa, which means the chosen one. Allah chose him to carry the burden and teach. Carry the burden? No one can carry a burden. When the Prophet said, "Will come to us, we will carry your burdens," Quran ayat says, no one will carry a burden. Final revelation, the most important verse is to be revealed. Ilmuk.org. Sorry, just in a hurry. How did the Nabi get the name Mustafa? Where is it in the Quran? Istafa. You see the root word Istafa? Mustafa means the chosen one. Let's go to Wikipedia to be safe. Or Ahl al-Bayt. Arabic, maybe you say Shias have a different Quran, this, that, God knows what. Anyways, Mustafa. I hope the site opens soon also. A man from a people has risen claiming that he is a messenger sent by God. Where's the Quran ayat? Okay, you can search it like this. So, illa mukhlasin. It's not istafa. So where is it? I'll search it later, but for now let's go back to the notes, and it's not that important. But Jawariyas, you can check on Wikipedia, Google search, and check the sources also, citations, where it's written that her husband's name was Mustafa. Okay, so what else is important? Who is more unjust than one who conceals the testimony he has from Allah? So in Qam hai, there is a possibility that this prophet was a false prophet for you now, you see, and he took the Mustafa name from Jawariya, his husband. He killed. Surah 2 ayat 139 says, "Say, O Prophet, will you then dispute with us concerning Allah when He is our Lord and your Lord?" Right? Our Lord and your Lord. Ring a bell? Surah 9 ayat 31. Now please make corrections in your ayats. Apart from Allah and also the Masih ibn Maryam, they take their rabbis and their monks for their lords apart from Allah and also the Masih. So now I took it from Surah Baqarah in the light of Surah Baqarah at 139. Say, O Prophet, will you then dispute with us concerning Allah when He is our Lord and your Lord, and also Masih ibn Maryam is your Lord, which He forgets to put here. And He's put it in Surah Tawbah 31. So correction of this ayat. Then correction of, but you can't correct it because it will contradict that other ayat also that I showed. Do not take angels and the prophets as lords. You can't correct it because it'll definitely show a stark contradiction between Surah Tawbah 31 and that ayat, wherever it is, I've forgotten. Surah 48 ayat 9. This also correction make because it doesn't say celebrate Allah's glory morning and evening. It says bukratan wasila. Oh, what the sabbihu bukratan. It doesn't say Allah. Where does it say Allah here? Where does it say Allah here? So it means so that all of you may believe in Allah and His Messenger and support Him and revere Him and celebrate His glory morning and evening. His glory, not Allah's glory. So it is His Messenger. Otherwise Allah would have put it this way. Believe in Allah and His Messenger and support Him who? Now both Allah and His Messenger are on the same level. Maybe you can say Allah and the Messenger and celebrate His praise morning and evening, like what there's a plural or a singular wali in Surah Maida 55. Your wali, it doesn't say your walis, your friends are only Allah, the Messenger, and the one who, it says your wali, singular, then it goes to Allah, The messenger and the believer, the one who goes into ruku, pays the zakah, alms tax. No, pays zakah in ruku, not sujood. So what is this in ruku giving to Jibrail, which is then the tafsir? It's not in the ayat. I just jumped a little bit. Sorry about that. So please don't mind. So this, you see, on the same footing as Allah, you are doing, what are you doing, mushriks? Muslim mushriks, you are. But you don't know it. Some ayats you take, you will take those ayats. So please correct this ayat too. It's Surah Tawbah ayat 31 and correct Surah 48 ayat 9. Surah Fat ayat 9, right? You have to praise the messenger's glory morning and evening too. If you say Allah, no, it's one and only one. And Surah 6 ayat 75, we also showed Abraham the wonders of the heavens and the earth, so you would be sure in faith. Sure in faith. We showed him, basiratan, we showed him. Or whatever the word is used here for showing. Surah 6 ayat 75. Then Surah Najm, you'll say Prophet Muhammad was also shown. But there are your Sahabas, they can't see it. The true Sahabas also cannot see what he was shown. The greatest signs. And they were not taken there. Surah 7 ayat 188, say, O Prophet, meaning, not I have power for myself to benefit and no power to harm. Except that wills Allah, from Allah it comes, right? So even for the idol worshippers, their idols have the power if Allah puts it in them. Allah can put His power in a alam, in His any symbol that He has chosen. But you see, even your messenger saying, I have no power within myself or benefit to harm or to benefit you. Whatever it is from by Allah given to me, right? By the permission of Allah, or except that Allah wills. And if I had known of the unseen, surely I could have multiplied of the good and not could have touched me the evil. Evil has touched him or has been touching him. So on one hand, you see, he claims that to the polytheists, Jews and Christians, are you more knowing or is Allah? And look at the way it's put here. Are you more knowing? Or do they say that polytheists, that Abraham, or Jews and Christians, all non-Muslims, say that Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac and Jacob and descendants were Jews or Christians? Like the Jews and the Christians say this. See, are you more knowing or is Allah? So has Allah come down or has one of the descendants of Jacob, Isaac, Ishmael, Abraham come down to tell you? And then what happens? He's telling you here in Surah Araf, Surah 7, ayat 188, say not, I have power for myself to benefit and no power to harm except what Allah wills. And it wills Allah, right? And if I would know of the unseen, surely I could have multiplied of the good and not could have touched me the evil. Not I am except a warner and a bearer of good tidings to a people who believe. Now tell this to the Jews and the Christians. What kind of an ayat is this then? Compared with? Or how can he ask the Christians this? Jews and Christians in Surah Baqarah 140. Pay attention. Right? It doesn't. It's logically it fails. Are you more knowing, or is Allah? So Allah has revealed to the messenger, and now the messenger will tell you, and then your religious scholars later on will do a mess up And you say, don't believe in His Highness Aga Khan Imam. I'm going that far, yes. This far. And the Shia Imams. 12 chiefs of the time of Moses. The Bani Israel, for the Bani Israel. That also, remember? Chosen by Allah. Are you more knowing or is Allah? It doesn't make sense, logical. So Allah did not come but sent His revelations to the Jews and the Christians, right? Also. And now, since the prophets have gone and the books are there, or do you say that Abraham and Ishmael and Isaac and Jacob and the descendants were Jews or Christians? So cut the story short to show you what mishmash and interpretations you can give. You go to that ayah. I'll go to that ayah. And even logically explaining to you and struggling with my English, bad English. Huh? Why do you dispute why? Go to that ayah. Why do you dispute about Abraham? Didn't come to dispute. I'm tired. About Abraham. Why? Why do you dispute? So the Quran has come to tell you, later Quran. Why dispute you about Abraham when the law and the gospel were not revealed till after him? Moses came, Jesus came. Yeah, why? And why are you Muslims disputing about Islam between you Muslims? So this, have you no understanding? Of course not. None of us have it. We are crazy beings. We're gone cases. So this is Surah Al Imran verse 65. Right? You want us to go more insane and illogical? Please tell us. That's why, sorry, I have to put something in my mouth. So these poor, some of these Aga Khanis, बेचारे अल्लाह डर गए घबरा गए क्या हो गया या अली मदद. Or you don't understand what Prince Karim Aga Khan is saying. You see, taking Prince Karim Aga Khan's page, no, making on Facebook. What is he trying to say here? Sometimes he says, हम confusion में भी डाल दिया मैं. He's put us in a confusion. Is he for Aga Khan or against Aga Khan? His son. Last time he said something, I shared it without saying anything. जो दुआ आपने पढ़े इसका दर्जा नमाज से बढ़कर है. अच्छा, this is good one. I could be like Peter Seller in the Pink Panther, messing things up. Not misunderstanding Prince Rahim Aga. Because some time ago from his Facebook, they're saying some Muslims, and he's sharing what from YouTube, what the Muslims have said against his father and his religion. So I got a bit, जो दुआ आपने पढ़े इसका दर्जा नमाज से बढ़कर है. आपने सोचा होगा इमाम दुआ क्यों नहीं पढ़ता. इसका वजह ये है कि आप अली अल्लाह बोलते हो. Oh my God. Now see, I'm kind of confused. आप अली अल्लाह बोलते हो. वो अल्लाह में है हूँ. तू मैं सजदा किसे करो. और सजदा करो भी तो मुझे क्या फ़ायदा मिलेगा? I don't know what he's trying to say. He's got a cross on his own father's. Acha, yes, sab. Oh, maybe he's sharing what the Muslims have been saying against his father. Oh, it is Prince Rahim Ah Khan's page. Perhaps it doesn't have that tick mark. Acha, the poor guy is just sharing. Oh, this poor prince. He's just sharing what the Muslims are saying against his religion and his father's religion. Oh, he's not saying anything. He's not, no debate, no argument, just sharing. They put across, oh, this Sabir. So, this Muslim, Sabir Salim. Oh my God. Cross on Ismailis, His Highness Ah Khan. He's put a red cross, question mark, and God knows what. Question marks, both sides. And to Allah belong the best names, so invoke him by them. ये पता नहीं क्या Prince Salim, sorry, Prince Rahim Ah Khan. Oh, he may be just sharing from the Muslims what bashing they're doing against the Shia Ismailis also. You see? And these poor people, they just share and not say a word. Just Ya Ali Madad. Oh, so it's an authorized page, right? Oh, and I've said that. Who are you to say that? I thought it was, sorry. Okay, but still, like, it's okay. I didn't understand at that time that he's just sharing the Muslims saying, bashing Prophet Muhammad. Huh? No, it's Smiley Shia. Not, sorry. Just a slip of tongue. Right now, okay, my alertness, my performance low, a slip of tongue has happened, so I'm going to take a break. Maybe after a little while, come back to. So, do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's a struggle. Sorry, my performance is. What else have I missed here? Say, I have no power. There's a other eye too. What is revealed to me. So you see these kind of things when you question it. Oh my God, this is in a mess. You can make. There can be many sects can come out of this by reading the Quran. Its ayats are open to interpretation. How you see, and even the method of namaz is not given. So please give the benefit of the doubt at least, and don't bash the Ismailis. I'll take care of that. I'll be helping them come out of this. Right? Hopefully, God give me that. So, I care for the Ismailis and His Highness Ah Khan. Or Salgira Mubarak His Highness Ah Khan. And to the Ismailis, Bahut Mubarak. Thank you so much. I will come back later. All the best. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Stop bashing and all this. Thank you so much.